Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And tonight we're going to talk about the Saving Mr. Banks trailer, Ducktales the Game, and George Lucas's Star Wars stood on the shoulders of Star Trek. So why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Such a long headline.
It is.
I'm Johnny 5 because I recently acquired an iPad 2. And there's 4 letters in iPad and there's a number, so that all counts as 5. If you flip that 2 upside down, you get a 5. It's like if you flip your frown upside down, then you'll probably get a rush of blood to your head.
Yeah. Saving Mr. Banks has a new trailer. It's really cool. My desk is moving. Oh no. This is gonna be one of those nights.
Yes.
So in the trailer, it starts with Travers coming across traveling, to the United States, and then going and meeting Walt Disney, and then it's the first half of it is really Walt Disney trying to wow her into liking Mary Poppins, and then the second half is kind of the discovery of what Mary Poppins is really about to her. And so it changes things a little bit, and it turns into a different tone of trailer and hopefully movie. You're going to add which?
I don't get why she doesn't want Disney to make Mary Poppins, because anyone who's seen the movie knows that it's fantastic. So I don't get how she could sit there and watch the movie and not think that they're going to do a good job with it. I mean,
I don't know if you.
It's been out for a while now too, so if she hasn't seen it by now, she's really behind.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Almost got through that with a
What do you
straight
think of the
face.
trailers?
I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I didn't know much about it other than it's about. All I knew is it was Tom Hanks was going to play Walt Disney, and they filmed some stuff in the parks. That's really the extent.
And he really seems to have the mannerisms down.
Yeah,
You can tell he's done his homework and really trying to look like Walt Disney. I really love the scene where they're showing him pixie dust flying a little bit in the black and white TV.
Yeah.
And then if you were to go and look at the original, it's like, that's pretty much spot on. Like, they really took some effort to recreate exactly that. I did notice there's going to be, I think it's going to be a funny movie because it's going to be one of those things where my hunch is we're going to like the movie and then we're going to nitpick a few at some of the details, like as they're on the carousel and you look and you're like, hey, that looks like the new Fantasyland at Disneyland and not the one from back in the 50s and 60s.
So kind of rewriting a little bit of the history.
Well, I don't know if it's they didn't have time to do the digital effects or something in the background, or if they're just not going to, because it would be one of those weird things where it's like, hey, that doesn't look like Disneyland, just because people don't know what Disneyland used to look like if you're younger.
That's true.
Like, I don't know what the artistic choice is, and I'm sure in the audio commentary on the Blu-ray, they're going to talk about that.
But not on the DVD. The audio commentary on the DVD, they're just going to gloss right over that. You won't ever find out.
If you get an audio commentary on the DVD.
Right? Because DVDs,
they might just only give you bloopers, and we all know how much I like bloopers.
I love bloopers. I want to see bloopers for this movie.
Then every blooper reel wishes you'd revealed it instead of me, because I don't give them nice reviews.
I'm just hoping they do the same amount of research and dedication to whoever is charged with playing Dick Van Dyke and
is he in,
I don't.
Do they have that character in the movie? Does anybody know?
I know we weren't sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, at the very least, you would kind of think at the opening scene of Mary Poppins that you would see them walking into the theater or something, but...
I'll bet you it's a lot of behind-the-back stuff. Like, it'll be them filming and you'll just see the back of some guy with a bunch of instruments strapped to him.
So, what do you think of the Sherman Brothers?
I don't know them.
Piano player and...
No, I know which characters you're talking about. I don't know the real people that well. Like, I don't know their mannerisms or their look, but I liked the characters.
Do you know what they did?
Yeah, they wrote a ton of the music.
Okay.
But I just know their result. I don't know their process.
Speaking of the music, I really loved the music as the trailer starts, that piano music. Like, I thought that was absolutely amazing. I also like the take they're going on, and I'm not going to give the spoiler away from the trailer because I'm going to make you watch it.
Spoiler.
But I do like the take of discovery that they're going with Walt and what Mary Poppins is really about.
Yes.
Is that a good, safe way to say that? And I really was like, I kind of like that. I'm curious to see where they go with that. I'm also curious to see, just because I was talking with a few friends at Disneyland yesterday, there's a scene where she's riding in the car up and over this hill. Where's that hill? Because the airport to the Disney studios, we were trying to figure out why you would be going on a hill like that and where it could possibly be. So there's your challenge.
It's an artistic hill.
We are. That's what I said. It's like they just thought it looked cool. But if you
It's a
know where
Calvin
that
and
hill
Hobbes
is
hill.
and why you would be on it instead of the 405 or the 101 or something, I don't know, 134. Comments. That would be interesting.
I could get back with those people from the Historical Society.
Yeah, maybe
Find
maybe
out
you should
what
you
the
should
road
ask.
was like in the 50s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. All right.
Sure.
So you were excited about this next segment. Ducktales is coming to the iPad.
And that's is it iPad?
I thought that's what you said.
No, it's
Oh, I didn't read the article.
It's going to be a download. So a long time ago,
DuckTales.
there was a Nintendo
Thank you.
entertainment system that had these cartridges, and one of them was DuckTales.
And it was
And you
fun.
played as Uncle Scrooge, and you jumped on people with your cane, and
It was
like
cool.
snakes and stuff. It was really cool. I enjoyed that. That was a major part of my
We
childhood.
could do like a playthrough.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
with
yeah.
the video camera behind
Let's
us and
do
also
that.
in front of us, so they can see how
'cause
crazy we are.
One of the one that I paid attention to because I have it is you can download it on the Wii like App Store or whatever it's called on the Wii for like $20 or something like that, which is about the cost of a new game. And they've
Little bit less.
really bumped up all the graphics.
Cool.
Like it's that 2.5D that you saw in the first Epic Mickey, where you have like a flat Uncle Scrooge going side to side, but there's a little bit of parallax going on in the background.
Okay.
I'm just throwing in jargon.
So it's
'cause I
like
feel
all these
it.
new cartoons that they're coming
Yeah.
out that we aren't really fans of.
Not at all.
Speaking of, have you seen the new Mickey Mouse cartoons? I know we did a Geek
Are we
Minute
talking about that now?
I guess. I just went on this tangent.
Yeah.
I'm borderline offended by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are crass and they're potty humor and they're not Mickey Mouse. And I will step off. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is naked.
The entire
Not okay.
The entire clip was just a bunch of naked jokes.
And it looks like cutscenes from video games.
That's true. Which I'm fine with that.
I'm not.
Like artistically, I'm fine with the concept. The particular way they did this art, I wasn't a fan of. It looked like Ren and Stimpy. But
Walt
trying
Disney
to
was synonymous with quality, and this
yeah,
is not quality.
I wouldn't.
I end my rant. DuckTales is going to be awesome, though.
Your new woo. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see if we can put together some kind of playthrough for that.
This place is falling apart, just saying.
What
So,
is-
should we move on?
What's falling apart?
Something just fell behind me. I don't know what. Oh, it was my microphone fell. I'm sorry. So, George Lucas did an interview where he admitted that Star Trek paved the way for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yes.
Star.
Oh, you're trying to do this. Okay.
Let us repeat: Star Wars would not have been possible without Star Trek.
And
And
here's
George
his
Lucas
direct
himself
quote.
says that.
George Lucas
Go.
says, Star Trek softened up the entertainment arena so that Star Wars could come along and stand on its shoulders. So now that answers the question because Star Wars is built on the foundation of Star Trek. And
Yep.
I think we've
So
always
imagine-
known that. But
Imagine a Gorn, and then on its shoulders is a Ranker Beast.
Mhm.
Like that's pretty much what that image is,
yeah.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There's even a YouTube video of this, though.
Yes,
So it's true because it's on YouTube. And you know if it's on YouTube, it has to be true.
that's true. We're on YouTube. We have to be true.
Or something. So yeah. Anyway, we want to hear your comments about the Star Trek versus Star Wars. We're actually fans of both. Some of us have actually seen the movies. And
I've
Have you
seen 4 out of 6.
what about in Star Trek? How many of those have you seen?
Ooh, I've seen the latest 2, and
Okay,
I've seen
so-
the one with whales. I've seen all the pieces of that, just not in order.
Star Trek 4.
And there's one where they're like also in the 50s. And they're in diners and stuff. That might also be the one with the whales.
the 50s and diners?
Yeah, they're
I think
like
that's an episode. Anyway, so Star Wars versus Star Trek. Do you think the foundation actually is true? What are your thoughts on this? Is George Lucas a traitor? Will he survive the next year? Will he be hit in the head with a shovel? We will ask Pat
Ow!
Oswald that.
shovel. Probably just a plastic lightsaber or a
Okay.
tricorder.
No, Patton Oswald said shovel.
shovel. Okay.
So yeah. So we leave. You leave actually in about 24 hours. You will be
Mhm.
flying to Florida, and then about 16 hours later, I will be flying out because they can't put us on the same plane anymore because
just the swarms of fans
we
crowd the.
we will
the
be
security.
performing a few things back in
Mhm.
Florida this week as part of our quarter of the world tour.
Yeah.
Maybe a
the
little bit
continental.
The
This is the
continental
third
switch.
state we've performed in, right?
Yeah, so we're on a roll with the Primordial Penguins. We're almost famous, and we'll
At this
be
point, I would say
performing-
we are famous.
We're famous in a small demographic.
One of our songs has been performed in a different country,
Okay.
right?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Dude,
Check
the one
out
we
my
had a
song.
rehearsal for.
Oh, you're right. A song
Yeah.
that we were commissioned to write. A song that we were commissioned to write will be unveiled while we are in Florida, and we will have details and news on that as we post it, and it'll be amazing. Maybe we'll put it on our Facebook page. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Or on our MySpace,
On our MySpace, I forgot
where it'll
about
get
that.
tons of viewership.
I still have to make the MySpace song live.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
But anyway, we'll be in Florida. It'll be amazing. If you have ideas for what we should do and see in Florida, we'd love to hear them from you. If you'd like to see us in the parks, we'd love to hear that too. We'll be there on and off. So Twitter would be the way for that. J5 DAPs for that guy and Mr. DAPs for me. And we are running out of time, so we'll come back to comments maybe after we're back from Florida, because next week we'll be live from Florida. And we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
Yes.
And number one, I want to see the Tiki Room.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You do know it's back to the one with just
Yeah.
the tiki birds.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I want to see it.
Okay, good.
Duh.
You're not going to be disappointed that there's not another bird there?
No. I know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.